Titanic is filled with unforgettable moments that have captured the hearts of audiences around the world. One of the most iconic scenes is when Jack and Rose stand at the bow of the ship, with Jack yelling, "I'm the king of the world," as they embrace, feeling the wind rush around them. This moment symbolizes the freedom and the intensity of their love. Another emotional highlight is when Jack sketches Rose in the intimate scene where she poses for him, capturing the essence of their deep connection. The tension rises as the ship starts sinking, and the heart-wrenching moment when Jack insists that Rose get on the lifeboat to save herself, while he stays behind, demonstrates the selflessness of their love. Perhaps the most gut-wrenching moment comes near the end, when Rose, now older, recalls the tragic sinking and the loss of Jack, whose memory has stayed with her throughout her life. As she throws the priceless necklace, the heart of the ocean, into the sea, it serves as a final tribute to the love they shared. The film's blend of romance, tragedy, and unforgettable visuals continues to make it one of the most beloved cinematic masterpieces. There are several other unforgettable moments in Titanic that contribute to the film's lasting impact. One of the most poignant scenes occurs during the chaos of the sinking, as passengers desperately try to escape the doomed ship. The sight of families being separated, and the poignant farewell between Rose and her mother as they part ways, captures the devastation of the moment. Meanwhile, the juxtaposition of class differences is highlighted when Rose defies her upper-class upbringing by joining Jack in the lower decks, experiencing the raw humanity and freedom of life among the third-class passengers. This moment of rebellion underscores the depth of her bond with Jack, breaking away from societal expectations. The heart-stopping scene when the ship's grand staircase collapses, sending passengers into the icy waters below, stands as one of the film's most harrowing moments. The terrifying realization that the ship is sinking faster than anticipated is perfectly captured in the moment when the ship's stern lifts out of the water, causing a sense of impending doom. As the ship finally sinks beneath the waves, the heartbreaking sequence in which Jack and Rose are separated in the freezing ocean, only for Rose to be left holding on to a piece of debris while Jack sacrifices himself, heightens the emotional impact of the narrative. As the film nears its conclusion, Rose's reflection on the events as an elderly woman, recounting her love with Jack and the tragic loss she suffered, adds a layer of bittersweet nostalgia. Her final moments aboard the ship, when she slips away peacefully and is reunited with Jack in the afterlife, walking hand in hand on the Titanic's grand staircase, leaves a profound, emotional imprint on the viewer. The music, particularly Celine Dion's haunting "My Heart Will Go On," further deepens the emotional resonance of these moments, solidifying Titanic as a timeless epic. As Titanic unfolds, more moments deepen its emotional impact, blending personal stories with historical tragedy. One of the most memorable sequences happens during the ship's final moments, when the band, led by Wallace Hartley, continues playing as the ship sinks into the ocean. Their choice to keep playing, even in the face of death, is a moving testament to the bravery and dignity of the men who, like many others on board, chose to stand firm in their duty despite the looming disaster. The somber music they play provides an eerie backdrop as passengers scramble for survival, and it's a moment that lingers in the memory long after the film ends. The relationship between Rose and her fiancé, Cal Hockley, adds another layer of tension to the story. One striking moment occurs when Cal's true nature is revealed in his increasingly volatile behavior. After accusing Rose of dishonoring him, he tries to lock her in a room and force her to comply with his plans. The transformation from seemingly suave to erratically desperate is both chilling and tragic, particularly when Cal turns violent and shoots at Jack, adding urgency to the escape. His character provides a sharp contrast to Jack, whose love for Rose is pure and selfless, further emphasizing the theme of finding true love amidst societal constraints. One of the more symbolic moments is the scene when Rose decides to live for herself rather than follow the oppressive dictates of her social class. She steps out of the confines of the first-class cabin, dressed in a beautiful gown, and heads toward the third-class deck to find Jack. This decision marks her commitment to independence and following her heart, defying the expectations set by her controlling mother and wealthy fiancé. Her adventurous spirit in that moment epitomizes her transformation throughout the film. In a quieter, more intimate moment, there's the scene where Jack and Rose, in a safe, hidden spot aboard the ship, share a private conversation while gazing at the stars. Jack speaks to Rose about his life and dreams, while Rose opens up about her suffocating existence. This peaceful, tender exchange amidst the chaos serves as a reminder of how deeply their bond has grown, even in the brief time they've known each other. It's a moment of solace that adds warmth and depth to their relationship. Finally, the film's closing moments, when Rose, now an elderly woman, recalls her memories of the Titanic, are filled with a sense of closure. As she gazes at the stars one last time, a quiet reflection of her journey from a constrained young woman to one who has lived a full and independent life, her passing feels like the final chapter of an incredible love story. The moment when she dies peacefully and is reunited with Jack in the afterlife, both smiling and walking together on the Titanic's grand staircase, serves as a poetic and emotional resolution. It's a deeply symbolic image. Rose's spirit finally free, just as the Titanic, a symbol of lost grandeur, now exists in her heart as an eternal memory of love. Each of these moments contributes to the depth and richness of Titanic, making it much more than just a tragic love story. It's a cinematic journey that explores love, loss, self-discovery, and sacrifice, leaving audiences with an unforgettable emotional experience.